Caracas, Venezuela. Bogota, Colombia. Lima, Peru.
But
Lima, Peru.
a huge week for the nothing happens fandom.
Well, here's the
A lot of
thing.
those games.
I would not do military intervention, but Venezuela's close to us. Okay, did you know that? Because it's close to us, I'm gonna do
On a different
military
continent.
intervention. Because the other ones, they're on the other side of the fucking earth or whatever, even though it's flat.
And some of them don't even have oil in them, so like, why would you?
Well,
bother?
exactly.
Why would you
It's
do
like,
that?
dude, get your oil up, and then get our little fingers in there, and then now China, you know what? They're gonna nuke us, so it's all good. This is a fantastic 72 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a great
really
time to be
awesome.
alive.
I
It
think one of my first reactions to the events was genuine like fear, because the one thing that has been pretty consistent in Trump administrations, I mean second and first term, was massive incompetence at even doing their evil agenda and their evil shit, and they still got done a lot. But in this particular scenario, it was pretty horrifying to see that, unfortunately, the U.S. military is still very fucking competent, and that's kind of terrifying.
I mean, yeah, I mean that it's the greatest weapon we have. It's why it's one of the highest funded things, of course. Like you can't let that be run by some schmucks. Unfortunately, I feel it's. I honestly I don't even know how to feel. Like, definitely take Lexapro, everyone.
Yeah.
Just numb yourself. I think the next couple years it's gonna be tough, man. Um, this is like
it's a time to be angry, though. Also,
there's
I
gonna
understand
be-
you gotta survive, but like,
no. I'm sorry. I guess I shouldn't say apathy, but it's like just make yourself feel better, and then be pissed because. I guess I'm not advocating for apathy, but it's like, I don't know.
You gotta
what
live
do I do?
too. I get it.
Like, yeah, it's like, and I guess I'm thinking about this, like, dude, what if they do like a Venezuela 9/11, and then like they already think my people are like, and by Venezuela 9/11 I mean orchestrate a terrorist attack to further the agenda of wanting to rape a country of its resources and its government, like in Iraq. But like how much more racism can Latinos be facing right now, bro? Like, we're already kind of cooked.
The camps are already open.
Yeah, it's like,
yeah,
dude, I'm getting furnace.
Like, it's actually insane. Like, Trump likes to pretend just to like add it in as a line that this is gonna benefit Venezuelans, and it's like, dude, you have proven over and over again that you don't give one shit about Venezuelan people. Like, literally, he sent so many Venezuelans to like the El Salvador death camp.
And he also, I mean, he quite literally just said we're going there for oil, like for oil among other things.
Like, so blatantly.
It's
they are recreating the like Iraq stuff where they're like using the like they said the like weapon
look
destruction thing.
And, cocaine's actually a nuke.
They've said some of the exact same talking points, but then it's like everyone was on the same page, and then Trump got the mic. It was just like oil.
Look, I don't want to go like
companies will be going in there.
I don't want to say like a negative will cancel out a positive, but like I would rather us frack than go to war over more oil.
But would you rather they frack in a different country and go to war?
No, I'd rather them frack the shit out of Alaska. Sarah Palin ingests the fumes, has an accident, and then I don't know, do some other shit.
Yeah, I would love to not choose between environmental disaster.
Well, of course,
warfare.
This is like Final Fantasy VII future or like BioShock future. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the two that we're looking at right now. But I'd rather Final Fantasy VII, like, because it's kind of cool. Like bioterrorists, but that's just cloud. That's pretty cool. Wait, eco-terrorists, not bioterrorists. They don't throw blankets like white people.
White people love
Throw
throwing
blankets.
blankets.
Yeah, throw diseased blankets at natives. They do. It's funny because people will be like, wait, he said we weren't going to go to war, and then anyone who like has ever seen what the U.S. has done in a foreign territory is like, we're gonna be fucking going to war with them. Like, it's so like it's literally play for play Iraq. Like, you could put them together, like what the U.S. did, and it's like word for word, bar for bar, what we did.
There was a
insane.
comedian. I wish I could
I mean,
remember
besides
which
the
one
drug
it
shit.
was. One of the late night guys that there's a clip of him being like, "All right, play all the hits," and he literally just does side by side news comparison footage on
Jon
Fox News.
Stewart.
Jon Stewart, yeah, it sounds like Jon Stewart. He just does a side by side where they just say the exact.
Oh, there we go. I stole Jon Stewart's thing.
Same.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you didn't even have to watch it; you just knew.
Well, it's not like I lived through it, but like in college, I saw a lot of it just because due to my major. So like you just see a lot of the coverage, and it's just like a lot of the propaganda around it. Obviously, it was just huge. But just like Venezuela is right now, and it's the same. Literally, like there was people. Is it Iraqi people? I feel like I'm stupid right now, but like cheering, like the same thing. They're like, "We love U.S." And then in Venezuela, they're like, "We love the U.S. too." And then and you're like, "No, please, my dear."
Pretty sure they were caught sharing a bunch of AI videos already. So that's all right. That's a fun new aspect of this, is that they don't even have to like.
Dude, AI's not real, bro.
In a circle.
They keep referencing how happy Venezuelans in Miami are.
Yeah.
Like,
those are the most racist people.
Like, I'm not trying to take away their status as Venezuelan,
I am.
but like, I don't get to do that. But like, it's crazy to point to somebody who left the country and be like, yeah, they're stoked. And then meanwhile, like, there's like hella like students protesting in the streets against the American action.
Well, those are libs, and Maduro was destroying the country with his socialism. Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah, he indoctrinated all of them. I saw a very good video that was talking about it, and they were like, Venezuelans aren't. Oh, I think it was on the Majority Report, and I don't actually remember who the speaker was that they had on, so I apologize for that. But like, they were saying that people may not have agreed full-heartedly with Maduro and what was going on,
right.
But like they are seeing this attack as not an attack on like a unfair regime or like an attack on him specifically. They're seeing this as an attack on their nation and them, which it is. They bombed them. It is, and it's rightfully so. They're like not seeing this as like, oh, this is an attack on a corrupt leader. It's also fuck that. Fuck all of the people who are making statements and have to say like, he's a brutal dictator. It's like, I condemn Hamas. The same.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny because when you were talking about the videos about Venezuelans in Miami, there was also videos of Peruvians being happy. It's like, okay, like that's not a Venezuelan person. Like, who cares?
Like, also, wait, I wonder what people think in China.
Yeah, in right.
Like, who
gives a shit?
That's not what we're talking about.
Thousands celebrate in Antarctica.
It's.
And I think the other thing I'm really seeing pick up as a big aspect of their propaganda about how this is actually a good thing is them just fully leaning into the strong narrative. They're trying to tell the American conservative, who just like every other poor American is barely able to afford their rent and food. They're sitting there in their worn down apartment and they watch on the news. They get to see Stephen Miller be like, yeah, it's really awesome how we're doing this. We're so powerful. And like they say we, and it's so insidious to try and trick you into thinking this somehow benefits you and never explaining how it will benefit you, and it never does benefit you. I mean, like they like to say like, oh yeah, there'll be cheap gas. Obviously that never fucking happens.
They're just gonna take more profit. Why would they make the gas cheaper when they could just have more profit now?
Well, when your bonus is only $20 million, maybe you'll fucking understand, dude.
Yeah, that's my B. I could never relate.
You can never fill a CEO's shoes. That's the thing.
Yeah. I'll never get it.
Had 2
yeah,
phone
it's
calls
insane.
today.
It's like been proven. Yeah, I was only allowed to golf 9
Oh
because
my god.
I had a meeting.
When my bitch wife only lets me golf 9.
Yeah, but like it's classic. It's like it's happened in Canada too, where like we see record high gas prices and they're also seeing record high profits. And like we're literally having government bailouts for gas prices while gas companies are making insane profits. Not just paying their employees, profit.
And it's just so funny how many people are okay with that because what? Like no one wants to do anything about. I mean, what? Like, I guess what do you do? But I guess it's the people that aren't critical of it, right? And they're just like, well,
Just
it's just what it is.
Yeah.
Or if you're like someone I know, and then they're like, well, I made $300,000 on the stock market, so I'm doing well. It's like, okay, well, I don't know what to tell you if that's all it takes for you to be okay. Well, like people are being kidnapped, killed. We're invading a country. 91 felony ass president at this point. Like, I don't know what to tell you. If you're satisfied, you're fucking evil.
I think it is often no more complicated than just people want to believe in the concept of trickle-down economics because it's comforting to believe that it's true and it doesn't put any onus on you to figure out if it's true and it's going to benefit you. You just don't have to think about it and you get this comforting thought and idea that things are going to be better in the future because of this thing, even though it's historically utterly untrue.
Trickle down economics is a really good term for it because it's literally just the rich pissing all over people and it just falls down. All you get from them is their little droplets.
So you agree
of
it
piss.
falls down?
It doesn't. I guess it doesn't.
They get the fresh,
even
clean
work.
water, and they like get the food, and then they just shit a little bit in your face.
You know what? They get that, and then they don't raise the minimum wage. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Dude. Imagine. Okay, like I live in a place where at least the minimum wage is not livable, but it's more than the federal, a lot more. I wouldn't wipe my ass for $7.25.
That's the federal minimum?
Yeah. And places like Texas, like there are people I know that working in Texas, electricians, they start at $12 an hour. An electrician starting over here is like 30. Man,
yeah,
like minimum.
I make more than those electricians, and that's crazy. I'm blue collar as fuck, and like not electrician is like high tier blue collar in my mind.
It is.
Yeah.
So that's insane. Yeah, but people just like don't want to think critically about it. They're just like, no, this is good because American might. Like, if it benefits U.S. corporations, then it benefits me. And it's like, that's never how it's worked, actually. Like, fucking Asmongold was spouting, like, might is right. And it's like, no one actually
then work out, pussy.
Yeah, also, like,
it always comes from the most pathetic people, like the people that are so body shaming. Like Stephen Miller sounds like such a, and this is a very Diego statement, pussy ass bitch. Holy shit. He's just like squeaking. He goes up there on Forbes News and squeaks at the camera about how Mike makes right. It's the law of the jungle.
I just want someone to punch him and show him Mike makes right. Yeah, like he'll just start crying.
Meanwhile, I'll sleep him. Like,
no, literally, like
he's a teeny tiny little man in all the ways.
He's it's so funny, these guys like that would be considered alpha male just because their views are like I'll shit on trans people, whatever. Like they're the most limp wristed soy boy, like just nasty, pasty looking dudes. Like you are ugly, bro. Again, I'm Agent 47's gay stunt double. That's what that guy is. Like, that's it. He's fucking ugly.
It's so funny when people go back to like when incels get on their shit about like we have to go back to the way things were, and like then women would like marry me, and it's like, what do you think you would be?
No, literally.
in, like, feudalist society.
You're low PSL. You're not getting anywhere in feudalist society.
Low PSL in feudalist society is standing.
Stephen Miller would get mogged by the local grain lord. Like the bailiff.
Jesus fucking Christ. Is this overtime on Venezuela? Are we moving into
I just thought it was just a good PSL fit in there. We don't have to move on.
We got a theme throughout the app here. It's PSL.
Yeah. And we don't mean pumpkin spice latte.
We could watch the Stephen Miller clip wherein he responds to a question from
God.
CNN about what Trump meant when he said the U.S. would be in charge of Venezuela. So that's what I'm thinking of when I was making fun of him. Oh my God.
Hold on.
Okay, yeah, hit it.
I'm pulling it up. I need to
react.
I need a screen share. React. We're gonna be reacting. Straight up fucking leftist reactions. Okay.
This is not skin sensitive soap. We are reacting.
Oh, dude! Even like look at the way this guy's jowls like blended with the background. I don't like.
He somehow looks worse than the other guy right now, even though the other guy has the dumbest freeze frame.
No. Jake Tapper, he could tap me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's not like the greatest, but like he's pretty hot.
We again, we support bald people. I've listened to Northern Lion before. He is a disgusting man through and through. His personality.
Again, it's exactly. You're
also that face.
You're either Voldemort or Northern Lion if you're bald. Like those are the two things you got going for you.
The two options.
That's
it.
That
little blue patch like in his like pocket. The little like pocket.
He's a Crip. He got that from Snoop Dogg. He's a Crip.
Why does the other guy have a yellow one?
That's because he's Valor. He loves playing Pokemon Go. Or is that Mystic? I don't fucking remember. Anyway, let's go.
Cass is running Venezuela, and he said he needs more
can you turn it
information.
Up?
Is it low? See,
maybe I need to turn my thing up.
Yeah, I think you turn your thing up because it'll mess up the volume on the pod.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's me.
Look at just a little bit of behind the scenes there. Okay.
Behind the scenes, yeah.
Can you tell us what the president means when he says, is acting President Delcy Rodriguez in charge? Is she running Venezuela or not?
Well, what the president said is true. The United States of America is running Venezuela. By definition, that's true. Jake, we live in a world
Jeez.
in which you can...
and also, my eyes aren't level.
We live in a law.
Low PSL moment. That's so crazy. I don't know if I ever heard him speak. This is so
That's crazy.
Yeah, no. It's like the first time I heard Nick Fuentes speak, to be honest. You assume these people are gonna sound like Dr. Doom.
No, this is like the school shooter when they actually grow up.
You can talk all you want about international niceties and everything else, but we live in a world, in the real world, Jake, that is governed by
he's circling the wagons, man.
Force that is governed by power. These are the iron laws of the world.
But are you saying?
Can you pause it for a second?
Jesus
like
Christ.
Him just being like, what we mean is we can, so we will. We're the biggest bully in school.
So here's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go stand in front of Xi Jinping, and then I'm gonna shake his hand and shit my pants. Like what the fuck?
I won.
This is like
That's power.
This is like a child's thinking of the world, right? And obviously,
he's 13 right now.
Yeah.
It's like when your like 14-year-old cousin is like thinks they understand the world and is like trying to explain to you why you're wrong, but they just are like, actually, so I feel this way, and I'm stronger than you, so.
Yeah. And I have power, so. It's like playing rock, paper, scissors, and then some kid brings out laser. It's like, okay, all right, man.
r/this is deep.
Yeah, it's like
Wait,
you know
it's
what?
I'm 14 and this is deep. I think that's
He was
whatever it is.
probably bald at like 15. He got no bitches. Oh, dude, his wife is fucking crazy too.
If you had charisma, you'd have bitches. Like,
Well,
if
exactly.
you, like, insane.
Nah, I think it's pretty part of the course. I mean, these fucking wet noodles of human beings like get power, and then they're gonna start talking like this. It's like you both sound and look like Lex Luthor in the worst way possible. Like, not the Chad
derogatory.
one. Yeah, derogatory. Not the Chad one. The bad one.
I'm pretty sure I'd be a little suspicious that I haven't actually watched the new Superman, but I know he's more of like a whiny tech bro, and he gives these exact vibes
but
right now.
Do you remember the one from
like
like old school cartoons, and he was really hot? He was like really sexy. It's like, dude, he should not be that sexy. He kind of
I thought Lex Luthor was hot.
Yeah.
Luthor goes hard.
Yeah.
Is this the end of the clip? Should we keep watching?
Oh, we should keep watching. I think.
Yeah.
Of time.
But
this
in
part.
terms of
United
day-to-day
States-
operations in Venezuela, that is acting President Rodriguez, right? It's not some sort of American
what I'm
emissary.
Dude, he's trying to feed it to him. He's like, it's that Bert, whatever the fuck they're talking about.
No, what
Rodriguez,
Rodriguez, yeah. So again, brain.
We'll keep going here, Jake. So I want to say what I'm saying, and you'll follow up. But what I'm saying is just one level above that, which is that by definition, we are in charge because we have the United
kidnapped
States
him.
military stationed outside the country. We set the terms and conditions. We have a complete embargo on all of their oil and their ability to do commerce. So for them
That's
to do commerce,
insane. Like,
they need our permission.
Let me pause it
For
for a
them
second
to
again.
be
Sorry,
able
I'm
to
the
run in the
worst.
con-
I'm gonna
good.
overreact. But like,
React on
it's insane to just say all of that. Like, I get it because he's like trying to flex, but I'm like, it feels like admitting to a crime. Well, because it was, but like, because it literally is. But it's just like, what do you mean? Like, you have a gun to her head? Like, he's basically like, yeah, Rodriguez is in charge, but like, she has to dance like a monkey for us.
Like, it's no longer we are the baddies. It's we're the baddies. Yes. Yeah, like every movie you've ever seen. Yeah, we're the bad guy. Yeah.
I mean, this is the overconfidence that topples empires. Please? Question mark.
Please.
I mean, I hope we're not in such a state that like hyper capitalism just fucking ends up destroying us. But it's also, there was another path. There's the Blade Runner path. I didn't think about that. Or Cyberpunk if you're a fucking new gen loser.
Okay, give me more Miller. Let's see what else.
Oh god, I've never heard that. I bet his wife's never. More Miller. She probably.
I don't think this man's never fucked.
People probably do call him by their last name. Usually, losers get called by their last name.
They need our permission.
Hey, Miller.
So the United States is in charge. The United States is running the country during this transition period.
If that's
now,
true,
obviously that doesn't mean that President Trump is setting the bus fare schedule inside the country. So doesn't mean that President Trump is assigning.
He's so annoying.
Yeah, he's not setting the bus fare.
Let me.
Oh my god.
Like, dude.
Okay. They've done this to so many countries too. They just like go in and just like fuck up the leadership and then just like destroy the political state in that country and leave it completely destabilized.
Right.
Like, in the so the Philippines, for example, was occupied by Spain for 400 years. Sorry, I shouldn't say occupied. Colonized by Spain for 400 years, and they finally gained independence. And then some Western countries were like, they probably don't know how to be independent anymore. And then the US is like, don't worry, we'll guide them through this transition period. And then they colonized them for another 50 years.
Yep.
Saying that 50 years, they said they're going to, like, oh, we're going to, like, set up your own government. We're going to just, like, help you, like, become a democracy because we can't, like, trust you to do this on your own. And they just did it so they could spy on Japan. Like, it's actually insane to think that they're like that this is just like, oh, a little transition period until democracy sets in. But it's actually like, no, we're gonna just use you however we want in this period and just bully whatever interim leader is in power to get exactly what we want until like maybe after 50 fucking years we'll leave.
Jesus Christ.
One thing
Insane.
you notice is different from the Iraq propaganda is the word democracy isn't getting thrown around very much. I haven't heard it anywhere. I mean, maybe someone said it, but I haven't heard any dialogue about, oh yeah, we're bringing democracy
Yeah,
to
yeah, they haven't even
Venezuela.
talked about
Maduro's children.
socialism.
They literally
either,
don't
really.
care.
Yeah, they're just like oil.
Oop.
It's good. I love oil. They have lots of it. They haven't been using it.
Yeah, that is interesting. Maybe it's tired now because Zoran won, and they're like, maybe that's good. Maybe people like that. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna play this.
The president and the military were acting on from 2020 was of 6 people. 2 of them were seized on Saturday by our special operators. There are 4 other individuals indicted who remain in Venezuela. Is the U.S. demanding that they be turned over? One of them is Maduro's son. One of them is a former government official. One is a current government official. And one of them is the head of Tren de Aragua, as I'm sure you know. Are they going to be turned over if President Trump is, in fact, running Venezuela in the way you described?
Well, you see, Jake, my mouth looks like a butthole.
Well, I don't want to, obviously, we have to balance here, Jake, which I think you more than most understand. We have to balance between, of course, what I can say to you publicly versus very close hold conversations that might be happening privately. And I know you understand and respect that. But I'll answer the question.
I fucking hate this guy.
He's such a fucking.
I actually have
Fuck.
some clearance.
That could become part of a future
Why did you make me watch this?
But it's also true that for government leaders inside of Venezuela, as the president has said, right, we want an interim government that will respect the interests of the people of Venezuela, that wants a good, peaceful, secure future for Venezuela. So I would just say it this way. For those who may be indicted, the best choice they can possibly make is to be part of a constructive decision-making process for the future of Venezuela. The best decision they can make.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done.
It's insane. Yeah, you're right. Like, how did they not say democracy in that entire thing? Like, him being like, this is for...
It's intentional.
Yeah, like, this is, like, for the future of Venezuela. We have to figure out what's best for them. Oh, that's a great screenshot.
Democracy is no longer
I don't
part
have
of...
it showing on the recording anymore. But yeah.
Yeah, jeez.
Even on a surface level, democracy is not a part of right-wing messaging anymore because they're gearing up to try and convince you that democracy is actively bad in the United States. Absolutely. They already are in many ways.
That's so crazy that's their point of view on this right now. Like, they're not even pretending. And even like, I've been seeing stuff on like, I've been getting this on like my social media and like on my TikTok. And I look at the comments and people are like, at least he's saying it how it is. Like, I appreciate his honesty, and I'm like, I'll kill you with a gun.
No, literally, like it's so like it like makes me like I don't even want to say like irrationally mad. Like I think I should be mad. Like, you are stupid.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, and also the big thing right now is like Trump's like saying like, oh, they haven't been using their oil correctly. Oh, they've been like not oiling the way that we want. Like, it's just a wasted resource. As if they like didn't impose tariffs on any country that imported Venezuelan oil earlier this year.
Well,
25%.
I don't remember that.
That was too long ago.
So, yeah, so it's out of it doesn't real.
Like, how like, I guess it was in an attempt to bully them into like Maduro like stepping down so they could pretend that they're morally consistent. But like, the idea that they can claim that their oil exports have been so low while literally tariffing them into low oil exports. What the fuck? Also, why does it matter if a different country has low oil exports?
Because we need their oil. Duh. How are we supposed to keep
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
the pockets fat and the rockets fueled?
Yeah, insane.
You got
Okay.
look, you fucking Canadian assholes don't think about it correctly.
Yeah, we've got too much
So true.
socialism here.
We need this for defense. Okay. God.
Yeah. It was a defensive offensive mission.
Yeah.
It was a defensive kidnapping.
Yeah, exactly. It was defensive to defend our country from what he was going to do with fentanyl.
Yeah, with the fentanyl that is not coming in from Venezuela at all.
Yeah.
Also ignore all the drug kingpins that Trump literally just pardoned.
Literally just pardoned.
They were wrongfully jailed. Those weren't drugs. It was baby powder.
Convicted.
No,
Literally convicted.
the Fed didn't
You don't have
know.
to pardon somebody if it was wrong.
It was under Obama's. It was under Obama's, so I don't
Oh, so
actually
it doesn't
remember who it was under, but
But
Well-
we'll say it was Obama.
we'll say it was Obama because he didn't do fucking anything right, dude.
Yeah. Okay,
Which-
I need Hopecast again. I'm sorry. I
Okay,
think we need to talk about Mamdani. I know it's a terrible transition,
Okay,
but
okay.
I need Hopecast.
when he signed, he executively vetoed, I guess would be the term. Eric Adams, everything he did after they found out that he was corrupt. Sounds pretty based.
Yeah. It was pretty
That's pretty
based.
cool.
I would say, and going after some slumlords like day one,
it
and actually
really-
like
Oh, I know. Going into the tenant, actual tenants' buildings and being like, oh, that's fucked up. I mean, obviously, didn't say that. But
he was like, "Yo, dude,
your
that's
shit's
fucked
fucked
up."
up.
Yo,
you should
bro,
get
you should
that
run
looked
for
at, bro.
mayor.
Dude, you should tell somebody about this.
Yeah, really. Someone should do something about that.
Yikes.
No, that was cool. He was also yelling at ICE, which was cool too.
Yeah, there was
No.
like,
It's
Did you-
underrated, and it's so wonderful to see a politician like going to the place and doing the thing and seeing the thing. Like it's for optics, obviously, but like, can you imagine Donald Trump going somewhere other than the golf course or
Oh my
the
god.
one room in the White House?
Speaking
Like,
of
fuck
that, this total tangent. Do you remember when they booked that thing in Texas where they thought it was the Four Seasons Hotel, but it was
no.
actually
Oh my
like
god, of
the
course.
Four Seasons landscaping? I
What?
saw a truck for that landscaping place the other day, and I started cracking up because
what is this? I didn't see this.
this
You
was
don't
like this
remember
is like
this?
so long. I mean, this was first term. I think it might not have been term. I think he still I think that was a campaign speech, but they were
Okay.
they were gonna rent out an area for him to give a rally, and instead of a Four Seasons hotel, they rented Four Seasons landscaping events on accident. So he's just like it's just like Trump signs on like hay bales in front of like
Yeah,
someone's
it's fitting.
garage.
And then they're like, he's so down to earth.
Hey, he got a W, so he's a W king.
Yeah.
2-1. I mean, that's
According to Wikipedia, it was 4 days after the election when they were trying to claim a bunch of fraud. They held the
that
press
makes sense.
conference.
That yeah.
It was our goat Rudy Guellini.
Jewel, yeah, fucking
Ghoulini.
actual
I'm sure that's
Dementor,
pronounced
real life
correctly.
Dementor.
Real life ghoul. Yeah. Insane. But yeah, it's good to see Mamdani doing some good things. And like that speech he gave was like pretty legit. I really liked the like setting expectations comments about how people have been kind of being like, like don't get people's hopes up. There's only so much you can do. And he's like, no, we're setting expectations about setting
Woo!
expectations. I was like, oh god. Like
And then the camera
Obvious-
pans to Bernie sinking in his seat. I love that.
Because it's so essentially counterintuitive to the absolute constant, probably the most important thing to the Democratic Party, other than maybe Israel, is that you can't have it. You can't have that nice thing. You can't have it. That's the most consistent piece of Democratic messaging. And it's why they all hate Mamdani so much, because he's like, no, actually, we could do some things.
Yeah, here are 3 things that I think I can achieve and I think matter the most.
How dare
Let's
you
do
break
them.
the facade? How dare you?
Always Democrats' favorite thing is to be like, we really want to, but we can't.
Man, I would really like to remove the lead from your water, but another $1 billion
Ugh.
to Israel. Ugh.
And you love how it tastes.
You'll get used to it, and then you'll develop immunities, and then you'll have superhuman babies.
And my water, no, it doesn't have lead in it. Don't worry about that. I have the special thing. Takes the lead out of the water. Nope, no one else can have it.
Yeah, we're gonna charge you $750 a month subscription for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Per house, per capita, per person,
yeah,
not
per
household.
you gotta log in every time you get water.
Yeah, it's a subscription.
Loki, it's coming, dude.
Uh-huh. It is. But yeah, it was great. But oh my god, conservatives freaking the fuck out about the like comment that was we're going to like reject, what was it, rugged individualism for the warmth of collectivism, which is just
Yeah.
like, that's just like a nice thing to say. Like, it doesn't, like, I was gonna say it doesn't mean anything. It does mean something. Like, it's like a statement about his values, of course, but like that's not a like an actionable item, right?
Right.
But it's nice to hear somebody talk about collectivism.
Well, right.
And
Especially in America. I mean, Jesus fuck. Like that people didn't want to wear masks for God's sake. Like
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so funny how many people are like freaking out about that comment. And like I just think about how many conservatives claim to be Christian and how like
Bro.
literally like that's supposed to be like collectivism to its like peak. Like it's supposed to be like we are like the children of God. And then they're like, no, that's not what this nation was founded on. It was founded on God and individualism and capitalism.
Yeah, and he's going against all of that, even though there's no.
The fallout from Cold War propaganda still goes crazy
It's
today.
just like, how fucking stupid are you? I feel like that's that's what it boils down to every time. It's just that people are so fucking stupid, and I hate it. It's like, read a book, fucking, I don't know, eat your veggies.
Talk to human beings. Like it's one of those things too where like they claim to be like the family values thing, which is like obviously a facade. Like you see Trump claiming to be family values. Like how many wives has he had? How many mistresses has he had?
How many
And
estranged conservative parents are there out there?
Hypocrisy is the only
Exactly.
actual conservative value. Everything else is negotiable if you serve
Yeah.
power.
Also rules for thee, but not
Exactly.
for me as well.
Yeah, so it's so funny. It's like they're literally like it's collectivism is just good. It's good to just have people on your
Yeah,
side.
it really
like,
is like weird, because it's like, oh, you don't want people to get together to accomplish something? Like, if there's one thing JRPGs taught me, it's the power of friendship gets things done.
Exactly.
If you wanted to really ban collectivism, get rid of Japanese media. Even though but
Just the
it
one
makes no
acceptable
sense.
Asian country.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot.
America wrote their constitution. No worries, though.
Oh, I always forget about that.
And the
I
Philippines
do
one.
know that, but then like it's not something I think about, and then I am told that, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's insane.
That's insane.
The U.S. Yeah, we're running the country.
We're running the country. Gun to their head. They wrote that constitution that we wrote.
Yeah, Marco Rubio's just like in the fucking office, the Venezuelan Oval Office.
Yeah, for real.
Man,
Right.
was it Venezuela or Argentina? The old joke, like RuneScape money, like RuneScape gold was worth more than their currency, or something.
I thought that was Brazil, but I'd have to
I mean,
message my
I'm
old
sure it's
RuneScape
multiple.
friends.
But there were some. I think I don't know why I feel like it's Venezuela, but they had like, yeah, it's like obviously the country had a lot of problems, but for you to capture.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, it's almost like
Bro said capture.
Western cancel him.
Kidnap. Okay, dude, whatever.
I'm purity testing you
We're
off the
purity
podcast.
testing.
Yeah.
I'm purity
Also,
testing you
did
off
you
the
just say you
podcast.
condemn Hamas?
Okay,
Like-
kidnap. It's a genocide. Free Sudan, free Congo. Okay, what
Yeah.
else?
Well, it's just like also why like as if it hasn't been like destabilized by Western countries previously. Also, yeah, like the whole Western calling things Western as if Venezuela is less west than the US.
Well, there's brown people living there, so it's not
So it
west.
doesn't count.
It's gross. That's what it is.
Might be. I don't think about that.
And fentanyl. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know what I don't know what this means necessarily for the future, but I know it's not good. And especially with China being like, you got 72 hours, big boy. I don't want China to bomb me. I am scared. It's
Wait,
Yeah,
it's
what
are you
purely
talking
selfish.
about?
Because apparently China has fucking the vice president or something. Let me look this up. Let me before I start fucking saying some
Yeah,
misinformation.
I'm really confused.
Because there was some
Where
breaking
are you
news.
saying?
Maybe it's misinformation. Maybe some crazy
I
shit.
saw them saying that like they definitely were like kind of uncharacteristically like that was wrong. You can't do that. Like we condemn the US's actions, but I didn't see anything about threatening.
Yeah, because I
It's a
imagine.
video. I don't want to watch it.
I mean, from China's perspective. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is a bit of a surface level geopolitical take, but like this is good because they want Taiwan. Whether or not they can actually make that happen the way
It's
the US
different when
can
they
is
do
very
it.
different. But this precedent being set is possibly good for their geopolitical aims.
They have been like staunchly against it. They are buddies with Venezuela, specifically. So no go on that. But I understand what you mean. They also want to just own Taiwan.
Because they have big military, because it's law of the jungle, like my boy Big Miller said.
I want to
Don't.
go on a tangent so hard right now
Okay,
about
hit me.
a book I read, and we could cut it. But I have read it. I just finished The Poppy War. And
Oh, I
by
hear
R.F.
very
Kuang.
mixed things about that book. People either love it or
I
hate
don't. It's kind of like I would say it's like if Avatar: The Last Airbender was as fucked up as it should be.
it. Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Where they're kind
You're
of like
right.
love and peace, and like we don't actually like show the gore. And it is making me like hate Japan's imperialism so much.
Oh, it's awful.
Oh yeah, like and like rightfully so, because they're like I'm not gonna do real spoilers on this, but like basically they kind of talk about like China, Taiwan, and Japan relations within like it's like what's it called? Like it's historical fiction, right? Like it's based off of like what's happened kind of, but not actually accurate to what's happened. It's not actually like the history, but like they show that like China has like abused and used Taiwan, and then they like also talk about like Japan's imperialism, and specifically I don't like using the word, but like this is the way that like it's described is the raping of Nanking.
Yeah.
That's the anglicized way of saying
Nanking, yeah.
that that name, but it is just to read it is just like, oh my god. I think like I've like been reflecting on whether I like the book or not, and I think I do. Main character is incredibly flawed, but like I don't think that's necessarily a problem. But it is like making me hate like Japanese imperialism like so much.
Okay, now watch One Piece so you love Japan again.
Okay. And that's the neutral. Is you read Poppy War and then
you watch One Piece and you're like, okay, wait. No, I'm just kidding.
You can finish One Piece pretty quick. It's a pretty short piece of
It's
media.
pretty short, yeah.
Yeah, it's not long enough, that's for damn sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hard pivot. You
Hard
ever
pivot.
not have sex and then you start beating your fucking skull in? Because some random
No,
white
that
boy on
couldn't
the
be me.
internet
I'm
does.
always- Couldn't be me. I'm always getting bitches.
Well, yeah.
That'd be tough if you didn't.
Right. And if you didn't, I think you should smash your bones.
True.
because the only way your PSLs can ever get higher is by absolutely dusting your facial structure.
Okay,
You fucking
I
noob.
okay, so like lip maxing has been around for a little bit, right? Like
Yeah.
at least a couple
Years. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Time is not real, but I don't get the bone smashing one. Like, what if your bones grow back wrong?
Well, so
Which is most
these
likely.
people are stupid. That's the thing, right? It's like, oh no, I'm gonna smash this so that it grows back. Well, I don't know. In his case, it's like grows back bigger, like his like it looks like
Yeah, but like, wouldn't there just be like a bump where it's like not connected?
well, and yeah, again, yeah, these people aren't
I'm not
doctor.
a
Like I don't.
doctor.
Then these people aren't either. I feel like they're
No,
just.
I think he is.
I think it's very. Yeah, it's if you guys aren't aware, we're talking about Clavicular. Okay, 19-year-old taking the internet by storm. Okay, Nick Fuentes inner circle. I mean, I don't know about inner circle, but at least has collaborated in the past. Overall, really good guy. Should be commended for all the work he's doing. Yeah, I mean, just
He's
a severely autistic man tries to conquer the world by telling people to do gender affirmation
oh,
things.
I
Like,
was
I mean, that's
watching
literally it.
Hassan, and it was so funny. He was like, he's the first like M to M.
Male to male transition.
Male to male transition.
That's so funny.
He's doing so much like gender affirming care and like so much like transition
Dude,
work.
I'm
that it's, like-
surprised. Sorry.
No, that's it. That's all.
Like,
It's so funny.
Do you remember that guy that was like trying to make himself like the Ken doll? Which actually I say guy, but I believe they transitioned. I'm not entirely
You're
sure on
talking
that.
about-
But
Oh,
no, there was no. Okay, I know this person, the one person that was like trying to be Korean or whatever.
Oh, Ollie London.
Yeah, and they like inserted biceps. I'm surprised he hasn't done that kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah, so his big thing is that he does like hella steroids and has been since like he was an adult, like prior to being an adult.
yeah.
Like, and he also claims to do meth.
Oh yeah. Which, what is that? Is that ADHD meds? Because you could be hyperbolic and just say
Yeah.
that. Like, yeah, okay, technically a lot of people do meth, but is he just being hyperbolic or is he actually doing fucking meth? Who knows?
Who knows? But like, it's the idea that somebody could promote that and like say that, be like, I'm the king. Like he literally goes by King Clavicular on TikTok, not to shout him out, but like to do that and then be like, yeah, and I do meth and I hit myself in the face with a hammer.
I have such a hard time believing young kids are watching it. I know they probably are, but it's like, I don't know. I, I, I was watching Pokemon, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's
There's
just
two
crazy.
streams.
Yeah.
But like, it's Andrew Tate too. It was
Yeah, I
whatever,
guess
like
it was
11-year-old boys watching him too.
Manosphere.
Like the manosphere. It's like new age manosphere.
It's just tough because what do you do to like get those kids out of that hole? Like, I feel like this is the most radicalizing thing of all time.
Well, he himself, like you said, has collaborated with Nick Fuentes, but his like self-proclaimed was radicalized by Nick Fuentes when he
Wait.
was quite a bit younger.
Wait, no, never mind. He said he wants Gavin Newsom for president. Never mind, he's cool. Because
Oh
he
my
mogs
God.
he mogs JD Vance on the PSL scale.
That video, it's
Could
like
somebody tell me what PSL stands for? I've been afraid to ask.
I
Penis
don't know.
Star League.
Sorry, what?
No, that's a
Pumpkin spice
PR
latte.
joke. PSL, it's I believe the merging of two communities, and that's what the name is. So it's like basically meaningless.
But
So
it's
the
just
average
It's-
right wing
it's-
term.
well,
just
yeah, but
three
it's just
letters,
used as
because
like
that's as far as most conservatives can read at this point is 3 letters.
well, okay, but all those letters are pretty far into the alphabet, so you gotta like kind of commend them.
I mean, who cares? It's Animal Crossing tier
Oh.
list.
Yeah, I think it's. What does this mean? I keep seeing this. Oh, pickup artist hate, like PUA hate. This is what's coming up apparently. on looksmack.org says that PSL objectively stands for PUA hate, like pickup artist hate, slut hate, and lookism.
What the fuck? These people are such losers.
Dude,
Like
It's
they
insane.
make
And also,
they
my
they
understanding is it's an 8-point scale.
I think this guy needs to just go work at like McDonald's and talk to someone. And I'm not meaning that as a pejorative. I mean, like, he just needs to like be in the work. Like, he just needs to do
Like a normal
something, like a
thing.
normal thing. And he even admits that, which is weird. I don't
Yeah.
really understand his mentality. Do we want to show the
I mean,
clip?
Yeah,
as
play the
men-
clip.
yeah, let's
Oh,
play
go
the
on.
clip because it goes into how just like damaged he seems to be and how I perceive it.
This is a fucking horror story, right? I wish that I wasn't a fucking autist doing this rant right now. I wish I was walking around the dining hall like a normal kid, like a normal motherfucker, hanging out with my buddies in college, right? Even if college is the dumbest fucking thing known to man, I wish I had that experience, and you guys took that away from me. I will never get to live the normal life of a normal kid. So I'm gonna try to mog. I'm gonna try to basically do whatever the fuck it takes to mog.
Once he got
Just like the most. It's like it. Like that made my stomach hurt.
The
And-
nihilism is so depressing to hear
Well-
from a literal child who's 19.
Well, and
A
also
non-literal
like,
child.
but still the pushing off of responsibility onto his audience. You're responsible for your actions.
Yeah, I'm so
Absolutely.
like that's something I want to talk about is who is he talking about? Because
His
some
audience.
history. Well, some history there is that he got kicked out of university because he was like trying for my like did you watch the video, Mads? He was trying to like sell. He was doing looks maxing stuff and trying to like give advice to people that was obviously complete nonsense while he was in university, and he got like doxxed, and the university kicked him out.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't watch that part. I'm gonna be honest, but I think Diego did.
No,
but
I didn't know about that part. Or I probably
Maybe we
watched it,
both
but
missed it.
I forgot it.
a second monitor.
Literally, yeah.
we're great. We're great.
Demented brain. I watched it at
That's
work, so.
fine. Yeah, but like, yeah, the idea that he's trying to get, yeah, he's saying he wishes he was different, but like has devoted at this point at least like what 5 years of his life to this, even though he's quite young.
I mean, he's literally currently 19, right? Am I crazy?
Yeah.
He's currently 19. Bro, I didn't go to university till I was 20. You could still go, little bro.
Well, I think
And
that
you
the
have
fear
money.
is that he's gonna get doxxed, and especially now after he said like he's fully committed. He said the N-word and shit and just done horrible shit on camera. It's like he probably can't. Unless he's going to
Or he
Oklahoma
feels like he
University.
can't.
I feel like he could.
Go to
I feel-
go
I
to,
mean,
go
you
to
said it. You
Oklahoma
said it.
State.
It's a dodging
like-
of responsibility on his part.
I agree. It is weird to see it under the mask. Like to show this one video of him is kind of like a funny thing because most of the time he's like, "You have a repressed maxilla."
Oh, it's an
or whatever
insanely
for
honest
women.
moment
Yeah,
from
yeah,
him,
it's
from a very
it's
dishonest
crazy.
person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's such a weird thing because it's kind of like what we were talking about, where it's like, and like he talks about how he like doesn't care if he lives past 30 as long as he's like hot in the meantime and stuff, and which is obviously an extreme point, obviously, but at the same, whoa, I lost my train of thought.
Well, okay,
And
I
it's
can
genuinely just so
piggyback on.
sad.
Well, I can
Go
piggyback
ahead,
onto that
Diego.
because I remember thinking that kind of stuff when I was like the most depressed. You know, it's like teenager, like just horrible, like just being like, I don't care if I make it. Like literally, dude, I was living like video game release to video game release. Like that's how I was keeping going on. Where I was like, yeah, I don't care till 30 as long as I can play Metroid Prime 3. You know, but this is such a different sense where it's like, as long as, you know, I'll die happy as long as I'm hot. So I can kind of
Yeah.
see where it's coming from, but it feels so much more evil.
Yeah, it's
And-
such a nihilistic evolution of the black pill because it's not even like
Yeah.
it's not even about. It doesn't even seem to be about acquiring women and perceiving women as an object and acquiring them through the means of being hyper masculine. He doesn't even seem to care. It's literally just he wants to be hot. He doesn't care about acquiring anything through it.
Yeah, and even when he gets rejected, he doesn't even seem mad. He's like, low PSL, doesn't matter.
Yeah, because it is a weird version of the black pill, which is like, I was explaining the black pill to my partner last night, which was an
Oh, fuck
unfortunate
yeah.
incident for her. But
Some may
it's-
call it enlightening.
yeah, black pill is so interesting because he is both black pill and not, because he's like the black pill and looks maxing is such an interesting thing because they are saying that there are just like things about yourself that you cannot change. Like, it's that doomerist mentality of like nothing, like your bone structure is just wrong, as well as them just being like, but also you have to like, you should like bone smash and like take meth and do steroids and get like double jaw surgery. And it's like this the only way to better yourself is these extreme actions. You can't just like do the normal like, oh, just like work out and maybe like go to therapy. It's like it's black pill, but then they are giving these like insane options to like better yourself. Better yourself in quotes, to be clear.
Dude, and like, what sucks is like once a lot of these guys get like a crumb of just a whiff of pussy, like they're like, okay, I'm not like this anymore. I mean, I think now it's worse because I think a lot of them are still kind of sticking to that notion, but a lot of the people that follow these guys are like really meek, and I think if they like meet a woman, they're just gonna be like, oh yeah, like, you know what I mean, like, kind of. I don't know. Maybe this is a not the correct way to view it, but like a lot of these guys end up being like, yeah, I just ended up being really nice to my girlfriend because I really liked her, and then our relationship went well, and I stopped believing in this stuff. And you're like, yeah,
Yeah, I understand what you mean. It's because it's not based on reality. Like, it is not true that 2% of the men get 90% of the women,
yeah,
and that like women hate it if you have emotions, and like women are just bitches and sluts and stuff, because like none of that is actually true if you can be proven wrong by reality. But the problem is that sometimes it makes you such a horrible person that you don't get that crumb of pussy, and then you kill a woman.
yeah. And you know what?
Yeah.
Start trafficking them, like my boy Tate.
Yeah.
My boy. You've been saying my boy a lot. Would you like to?
Would you like to elaborate on how he's your boy?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
got nothing. I don't have any funny bits. I'm sorry. You put me on the spot. I got nothing funny to say.
Like, no, I swear, I was kidding.
Anyway, I'm tired of white boys being loud.
But go. Sorry to make you jump around the video, but like turn the audio off and just go to exact 21 minutes. And there's another
First off,
little
don't tell me
bit
what to do,
of
but
this
okay.
content.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
It's Jarvis.
though. Jarvis reveal.
Jarvis,
should I keep it muted?
Yeah, keep it muted. I don't care about what they're saying. I just want to see like that little
Yeah,
clip.
that's just
That's what
child
he's using to give
man on
himself legitimacy.
steroids.
And it's like, bro, you were a prepubescent child, and then you showed an adult
Also,
who took a bunch of steroids.
Who cut that?
Who did that? Who did you dirty like that?
Damn, it's fucked up what they be doing to y'all, man. Yeah,
He just
But
looks
it's
like
just-
a kid. Like,
Yeah, it
'Cause
just
he's a
feeds into
kid.
the like, and like this is another aspect of it, like the adultification of children that we're experiencing overall in society. That's somewhat very much fed by social media, and it's by stuff like this. It's by people thinking like this is how it's supposed to dress. This is what it's supposed to look like
Oh.
as like a 14-year-old. It's like, bro, that was the difference between a 14-year-old and an adult.
Also, we're
Like
using the Taylor
you don't need to
Lorenz
glow
video.
up, dude. You're a child.
We don't want to give these guys views. So
also, Can I say you can't change frame? Is that in reference to like your body structure?
Yes.
So,
Yep.
like, I know there's like some levels of like you can't like, like your bone structure is what it is, but like I think most people know that like if you gain weight or if you like through like fat gain or muscle gain, like your frame changes. It just I don't think people say that. I don't think people say you can't change frame.
I
I
don't
think
know.
it just has the correct amount of syllables to be a conservative
It's
talking point.
sometimes it's hard to
It doesn't even
even.
need to make sense.
All right, it's like hard to talk about these points or even like have a coherent thought because they're so fucking stupid that you're just like, yeah, it's stupid. Like, what else do like? Yeah, it's idiotic. Like, it's the black pill thing where you can't change, but like he is weirdly talking about how you can change yourself, but then it's still like, but you're still stuck at a certain level. I don't know. It's all this like,
Yeah.
He literally talks about
Eh,
ascending people, so like you
dude,
can change, I guess. I don't
like,
know. Hypocrisy is the only consistency in conservative
JoJo stands
ideology.
make more sense than this.
It is actually insane because he is like your bone structure. It keeps you at this level. It's like almost the same thing. Like, have you ever heard of Son be like, every man can be a 7 type thing, where it's like
Yeah.
you like basically saying like there are ways that like in the societal beauty standards you can like improve how you're perceived if you take these steps. If you like, well, first of all, improve your personality, be nice and be normal. But then also like just like figure out your hairstyle, figure out what like works for you style wise, and like work out basically. And I feel like it's kind of the same mentality of like being like, yeah, like you can better yourself to an extent. Like maybe you're not going to be a PSL 8 out of 8 again, an 8-point scale. What the fuck? Insane.
Only one man can be Danny DeVito.
But like that you can like improve yourself like a bit up until this point, but it's just like it's the most like fucked up like negative version of that.
In a version where you need to do all these insane things like bone smashing and I don't know, neck exercises, and it's just like, bro,
Well,
just free weights, dude. Buy a pair of weights.
and
Do
I'm
some
pretty sure he
Pick up
talks
the
squats. You'll
heavy
be
about
shit and
fucking
starving
drop
fine.
it
himself.
Literally.
over and
I'm
over.
pretty sure why he says he like uses meth again, which is like probably not meth the way that we call meth. He says it's like an appetite repressant, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's
Which is
stupid.
like, honey, you have an ED. Don't worry.
I
I grew up in the 2000s, so do I.
I take Ritalin and I hate it. Like I can't eat anything. It like sucks. I don't like it. So that's idiotic. And I hate him and I hate that medicine that is controlled and hard to get is something that they I mean, who knows if he's just smoking meth, I guess it's fine. You know,
If he's smoking it, it's fine. But
yeah.
it's
I don't know. I get like really I don't want to say tired of like yelling about these losers, but it's just like I get tired of the people that are falling for it and that are watching it and like you can do as much preventative like as many preventative measures as you want, but like kids are always gonna find like the most fucking disgusting, vile idiot to watch. And you can't do anything about it because now these people have the most money in the world and they'll go to platforms like whatever Kick or Rumble or and shit and then they're just able to do whatever, say whatever, and you know, in a sense, people are like, oh, well, free speech, but like, I don't know, I don't want these people to have platforms. I think getting banned is good sometimes. I don't know.
I agree. I think that there should be standards for platforms. Like Kick is insane. The shit that happens, like literally people are like making child sexual abuse material on there. Like it's so fucked up. Like it's okay. I don't think it's like maybe I'm wrong, but I'm like I don't think it's censorship to like ban somebody who is spouting like hate speech and like eugenics garbage.
No.
I'll say it. I feel like the entire conversation about free speech has become so toxic and mired in absolutionist from right-wing people, when the reality is we have always had a degree of censorship and social norms. It's just about deciding what we think is morally correct and right, and figuring out what like maximal tolerance does not, like, is self-defeating. The tolerance paradox, the classic struggle that liberals are utterly defeated by. And yeah, no, because no, we should not be able to fucking talk about CSM on Instagram. That's insane. You should be in prison. Brave stance, I know.
We can't talk about we can't
not
talk
a
about
free speech
Chainsaw Man.
absolutionist. Not a free speech absolutionist. So, like, yeah, a degree of censorship does and has existed for a long time. Social norms have changed and shifted. And I do not think
Wait,
the
yeah,
correct
but
position
you
is
didn't know
that
that
all free
pedophilia is
speech
in, right?
forever. So, like, yeah, I feel like I can say, no,
Yeah.
you should not be able to platform the idea of you should destroy your bodies and do steroids as a 13-year-old so that you can look as hot as humanly possible based on my arbitrary Animal Crossing villager scale. Like, no, that should not be okay.
It's just really big head.
Yeah, put him in jail.
Yeah.
It's so sad too, because I literally just feel pity for this guy because he's so young. I can't even summon the anger that I can for a guy like Nick Fuentes or
No,
Stephen Miller.
Yeah.
Because
I
he's
can't.
talking about the things I expect to be talked about by 40-year-old bald dudes in basements.
It is hard to
on
be
their
angry
podcast.
because, like, you're right. It's literally just sad, and you just see it, and you know how, like, it feels so forced, right? And you're just seeing, like, this person's trying so hard, and it's just the thing I'm more angry about is the effect it's having. But when you're actually viewing it, it's just like, this is just a sad little person. Like, I don't have sympathy for him, but it's just you can see it. He's pathetic.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
the
you can see all
insecurities
this
are
is-
written in his broken bones.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you can see that all of this is so based on insecurity, and it's so crazy. But it's like, you can blame the system while also being like, this man is contributing to harm, and he
Yeah.
is responsible as a human being that is contributing to harm. As he is responsible as the biggest guy to be doing this content right now.
Yeah. And I think it's again going back to how he's literally 19. It's because I as much perceive him and his actions as bad and bad on him as an individual, and I at a very high degree be like, this is the result of Nick Fuentes and Andrew Tate and the years of manosphere garbage. It's seeped into the youngest men's minds and utterly obliterated them, like this poor guy, this sad sack.
Yeah. It's crazy, but like, I don't know, like, Nick Fuentes was like 21 when he radicalized this guy. You know what I mean? So it's like, they're like, you can shit on Nick Fuentes now because he's in his late 20s and he is now culpable for his actions. But like,
Oh no, I always think they're culpable.
yeah, exactly. Like, it's, yeah.
I just mean sad as in he's pathetic. I don't have any sympathy for him. I think it's awful.
But like, you gotta examine the system and say what in the system is creating this, and like, why is this a problem?
Sure, but
why are people feeling disenfranchised? But he is still responsible.
He's such
for his
a.
actions,
But I
even
think
though
he's
he is
also he's such a unique case of radicalization.
young. Yeah, you don't often get autism mixed with like maxing like that.
Yeah, I mean, as long as I mog, I'll be fine. Like, dude,
that's
why couldn't he just be fucking normal and, like, I don't know, like RuneScape or
Pokemon?
something? Just go back to RuneScape. Yeah, Pokemon. You know, anything.
It's
Funny because
like-
in this Taylor Lorenz video, it's basically exactly what Jarvis says the whole time. He's just like, guys, just experience the world. Stop. The internet isn't real. Stop living an Instagram life.
yeah.
You
It's
know,
not
this guy doesn't have
reality.
a single actual friend or single actual positive
Well,
relationship,
dude,
and now he
you
never
can
will. 'cause
totally
he's in
see
this
that.
sphere.
And, like,
Yeah.
the way he interacts with people, it's like, dude, you really haven't lived. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Go get a job. Like, go do something. Like, you haven't lived a life, man.
Yeah.
And I'm not even saying that because he's 19. I mean, in that 19 years, he hasn't lived like a life that a normal person should have.
And he seems to have, and like I don't want to like diagnose things, but he seems to, despite again, in spite of all his jock appearance and behavior, he's just like quintessential learned helplessness. He'll literally go on his TikTok, and he's this unbelievably rich guy at 19 with all these connections. He's like, "Oh man, I wish I could just go to school." And it's like, bro, you're 19, you could, and now you have the money to. Like, bro, what? Like the learned helplessness is crazy. He thinks he can't do anything about it. All he could do is blame the world. And
Bro
blame other
doesn't know
people.
his destiny's in his own
doomerism.
hands.
Yeah. It's all he can do is get double jaw surgery in Istanbul.
Oh man. Just wait till I mog. And
Just wait till I
and
go
my
there.
thousands of 11-year-old fans like it.
Oh my god.
Because I mean, that's what it is. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
flexing for 11-year-olds.
It's just stupid. It's just like literally fucking, get a hobby.
You got a hobby that isn't starving yourself.
And I think it's because I think if a lot of these influencers were around, there was people around me that could have fallen into something similar, where it's just like, yeah, you need to like fucking learn pastels or something, how to use pastels or something. Like, you just got to do something else instead
channel
of
that energy into
something else, because like you're gonna crumble, man.
What a great note. Remember when we talked about Mamdani for like 10 seconds?
It's
and
not
about
fun to
how
talk about
great it
good
was?
things.
I mean, he hasn't done
It's-
much yet because it's
No, it's
very early
true.
in his term, and I don't know.
We will
I
keep
don't know
on
much
it.
else about what he had going on.
Should I get 40 chicken nuggets?
You're gonna get 40 chicken nuggets.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that seems like the appropriate thing to do at this time.
I'm really
This
hungry and
political state.
I'm sad. Yeah, I was only like a bunch of chicken tenders or something.
Mhm.
That's what I feel like. My mom made soup.
Soup
Yeah.
just feels like sadness food.
Well, no, soup feels like it's gonna make me sad.
Soup brings the sadness.
Yeah, well, I'm
I
not
used
a
to
big,
be
I'm
a
not a big
soup
soup
hater.
guy. Yeah,
I'm less of a soup
I'm
hater
less of
now.
a soup hater now, but I'm still like it's not like if I'm sad, it's like that's not what I want. Like that's not gonna comfort me.
Unless it's ramen.
Yeah, unless it's ramen. That's true. It was pretty good.
That's good soup.
But it's just because I'm in a really Japanese time in my life. So earlier when you were talking about how you didn't like Japanese imperialism, I was actually fucking mauling.
I really thought you were gonna just be like Japanese people or
No,
Japan.
no.
I was like, please, no, it's not what I said.
But now that you did bring that up, I do want to talk about that. No.
And the comments I've made previously.
Yeah.
Well, did you know, like, oh my god, I should fact check this. I saw a video talking about how like Japan takes food and makes it better, and that like how ramen was originally a Chinese dish.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways.
Japan is the Israel of Asia.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. On that note.
Pretty good. Have we been the basement leftists?
We've been the basement leftists. That was pretty good. Yeah. We've been the basement leftists, honestly.
We've been
if you think
Honestly,
about it.
we love you.
He does.
And drive safe.
If you want. Drive pretty cool or something. Drive fast.